All right, okay. Now we're turning our monitors to the White House. Any moment now, the president is set to sit down for a lunch session with Vice President J.D. Vance. It comes just days after Vance delivered remarks in Munich to double down on Trump's desire to reduce the U.S. influence in NATO. And happening right now, President Trump speaking at the governor's working session. A number of headlines already coming out of that speech. CBS News White House reporter Willie James Inman joins us now for more on what we've heard so far. Willie, thank you for joining us again today on the stream. We expect to have those remarks fed into us shortly, but our pool reporters noted an exchange over the transgender executive order. So how many of these executive orders are seeing legal pushback so far?
Hey there, amigo. Good to see you and be with you today. Well, before I answer that question, there's been a little bit of a back and forth there and some tense moments, according to reporters in the room. That is typically how we get the information before the live tape is fed to us live, I should say. Janet Mills essentially challenged President Trump and said she'll see him in court. We'll see you in court, rather, in terms of the president's executive order targeting transgender athletes. Now, I'll also point out that last night at a meeting with Republican governors, this meeting that's ongoing right now in the White House is amongst Democratic and Republican governors. But last night, the president essentially said that he wouldn't send any federal money to Maine, talking about the issue there when it comes to transgender athletes. I want to point out exactly what he said. He said they are still saying we want men to play in women's sports, and I cannot believe that they're doing that. And he essentially said that he wouldn't send them any federal money when he asked if anyone from Maine was in the room. Now, this was during a meeting with Republican governors last night. And so this perhaps appears to be a little bit of the response coming from Democratic governor of Maine, Janet Mills, there in this meeting with really a bipartisan group of governors where they oftentimes will ask questions, they'll voice their concerns, everything from tariffs, the economy, and several other issues that are at play on the national stage and that will actually play out amongst all these states across the country. But in terms of the executive orders, the executive actions that the president has taken so far throughout his month in office, some 77 cases have been filed challenging President Trump and his executive actions, everything ranging from DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, or immigration, employment, climate, the administration itself, and of course those LGBTQ issues which we're talking about in this instance, Mugo.
All right, Willie James Inman, thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it.